In this video, I want to talk about your follow-up series, and this is the emails that you're going to send to people after that initial contact, after they've gone and downloaded the free report or after they've signed up for your e-course. And if you are going to offer an e-course, then you need to send emails on a regular basis, and you need to send them either on certain days of the week or after every so many number of days. And be sure to send the emails as often as you said you would do when people signed up for the course. And if you're hosting your e-course online on something like Moodle or something like that, then you want to send people a reminder email that the latest installment in the course is now available. And you don't want to send any sales emails during the course. Now, there is an exception to this rule. If you're going to be offering another higher priced course, you might want to send an email just before the final email of the free course to let students know that this new course is going to be available. You want to send it as an information email. In other words, you don't want to make it too salesy and you don't want to talk about the price. You just want to send it so that people know this new course is going to be available after you've finished the free one. And then after they've finished the free course, then you want to send them the sales email so that they can sign up for the paid for course. Generally, whether you're doing an e-course or whether you've sent out a report or an e-book or something like that, your follow-up series wants to be a mix of marketing and information emails. And most people recommend a 2-to-1 ratio. That's 2 sales emails for 1 information email. And the marketing emails can be for your products or they can be for affiliate products. Now, the information emails can contain useful tips or they can also contain links to free resources. But don't send out too much free stuff though, because then people get into the habit of just seeing you as a provider of free information and they won't actually pay you for the paid for stuff that you want them to buy. And obviously the whole idea of email marketing is to tell people about offers that you are going to make money from. So while you do want to send some free information, you don't want to overdo it. You can also send things like links to YouTube videos or other video sharing sites like Vimeo and that sort of thing. And you can send links to other people's giveaways. In other words, you can send solo ads, and I talk about these in another video. And you can do surveys as well. And surveys are very important because they help you to see exactly what it is that your customers are looking for. Of course, another big question is how often do you mail your list? You want to mail them at least once every week, because if you leave it any longer they might forget about you. So you want to make sure that you send them an email at least once a week. And a lot of people will email their list 2 or 3 times a week. There are some people who say that you should email your list every day. Every day you should send them an email because you want to make sure that your email gets to the top of their inbox. Personally, I don't think that's a very good idea, because if you keep bombarding people with emails over and over again, then it loses their value. They lose their significance of receiving an email from you. And in the best case scenario, it's just going to go straight into the trash or they'll filter it out. In the worst case scenario, they'll brand you a spammer. Even though they've signed up and they've double opted in, if you keep hammering them with different offers every single day, they're going to see you as a spammer. And this can cause you a lot of problems, especially when you have subscribers who use some of the big online email providers. All they've got to do is complain to their email provider that you are spamming them, and the email provider or the ISP can block out all the messages that they receive from you. And this means that not only are your messages blocked out from the person who's complained about you spamming them, but also every other person who's on your list who has an email address with this provider will also be blocked out. So a large number of your email messages won't get through. And when it comes to spamming, most ISPs and email providers have a zero tolerance policy, and quite frankly you're considered guilty until proven innocent, and it's up to you to prove that they have consented to receive the email from you in the first place, and then they'll take the block off. But it's a lot of hassle, and quite frankly you really don't want to go through it. It can cause you a lot of anxiety, and it takes a lot of time that can be best spent doing something else. Bear in mind, your mailing list is the most valuable asset that your online business has. In fact, if you're an email marketer, your mailing list is your business. So you want to treat it and the people on it with respect. One thing you mustn't do is treat it like a cash cow to be milked. So do please bear that in mind.